venture 1,200 miles down the East Coast back to Miami. Just outside of the arena, it's Fan Fest. Folks are fired up for a Saturday matinee as we enter Sephora Arena. Unrivaled on TNT Sports is presented by Samsung Galaxy. Game one of our True TV doubleheader features HIVE, fresh off its second win of the season, while Miss is in second place at 5-2. Sanaya Rivers with the boombox and all down the Sephora tunnel. She watched her friend Marina Mabry ball out last night from her apartment, while Lee Yaru brings the fashion from China. Great to see her down the tunnel as well. Miss sits in second place. 6 of the 8 clubs make the postseason. Right now, HIVE on the outside, missed in second, trailing first place Laces, who play later today. Hi, everybody. Brendan Glasheen, the Hall of Famer, Lisa Leslie. We're back in Miami, safe and sound. Lisa, what a night last night. More than 21,000 packed Xfinity Mobile Arena in Philadelphia. What an atmosphere.
It was an amazing atmosphere. It was epic, a historic night for the numbers, but also for the fans and for the finish. I mean, Marina Mabry went off. It was a great time.
First tour stop in Unrivaled's history. We've got a couple of matchups now today. We'll start with Miss. They're playing well at 5-2. Alicia Gray has been the head of the snake.
Alicia Gray, we call her Big Al for a reason, and she came up huge every single time. It starts with her defense. We talk about her being one of the best two-way players, but it's the offense for me, whether it's in transition or the jumper or stretching the floor at 3. She can do it all, getting to the basket. Just an excellent overall performance for the Miss. But then there's HIVE, who really went off. She had been struggling offensively. She comes off the bench, and she just went crazy. Inside, outside of the 3, knocking it down. She had so many three-point attempts and a few heat check, folks, but it never stopped. She was able to finish. The step back was so nasty, finishing, and then the emotion. We saw her, we saw Courtney with the twin going off.
The twin went off, that is for sure. Heidemann comes off the bench. Here are our starting lineups. We'll start with HIVE. Kelsey Mitchell, in both wins for HIVE, has both game winners. Sonia Citron, the rookie captain of the Buzzins, and Monique Billings gets the start. Will handle the paint. No Ezzy Magbagor today for HIVE, out due to injury. And for Miss, 2 top 10 scorers in Unrivaled. Alicia Gray ranks 3rd, Breanna Stewart 10th, and Veronica Burton, two-way specialist, one of the top thefts in Unrivaled. First in steals at 15 total for the season. Here at Sephora Arena, of course, we're back from Philly, and the 4 clubs that did not make the venture are in action today. And for Mist, sitting in second place, a chance with a win, and then if Laces go down to vinyl later today, Mist would be in a position for a potential first place spot.
It's really amazing how every game really matters here at Unrivaled, and the Miss have been rolling, playing so well, but have not played since, was it Sunday you said?
Last Sunday.
So last Sunday, have they gotten better, or did they get a little rusty? And then you have HIVE, who's been fighting, who scraped so hard against the Rose to come up with their win. They're hungry.
And for HIVE, at one point trailed by 10 points in the matchup with Lunar Owls, came back and won the game. Heidemann was a huge cog in the effort. And you said it, Lisa, after last night in Philadelphia, that was game 8 for the 4 clubs that played last evening. That means we are beyond the halfway point. 14 games in the Unrivaled regular season for all 8 clubs. 6 of 8 clubs make the postseason. Rena Wakama is the head coach of HIVE. And Zach O'Brien, he'll be heading to Los Angeles next summer as an assistant. O'Brien with ties to Breanna Stewart during her time overseas and in New York with the Liberty. Stewart's been playing some of her best basketball. It's really not arguable right now the way she's been playing here in season 2.
She's been playing great, and I know we'll talk about it later, but think about Stewie in one-on-one. Remember, last year she got knocked out first round. It's going to be exciting to see how she does this year.
One-on-one coming up 11 days from now. This is day 2 of week 4. Stewart against Billings. Missed at 5-2. HIVE at 2-5. And away we go. Here at Sephora Arena, Unrivaled on True TV. Billings up on Stewart. Now Gray makes the grab, fires a three, left it short.
I like the spacing for Miss, though. Spreading out, giving Alicia Gray an opportunity to make that shot.
They thrive on spacing the floor. Mist made 7 threes last time out in the win over Vinyl. They've won 3 of their last 4 games. Stewart, mid-air jumper is good.
And this is going to be an interesting matchup as they already, the Hive have a miscue on the inbound.
Stewart again inside, nothing but net.
But Monique Billings has a tough guard trying to slow down Stewie with her long reach. She can block shots very well, but also she can shoot over the top of Monique Billings.
Billings at 6'4". Same for Breanna Stewart, but the wingspan cannot be ignored. Mitchell tees one up off the back iron. Billings comes off a double-double, has 4 on the year. And Breanna Stewart, 3 straight games with double-digit points, double-digit rebounds. Gray is matched up by Citron on an island. Tough shot. See if Sonia Citron can get it going from deep, but only took 2 threes last game. Has hunted her shot inside the arc. Mid-range J, collected by Stewart.
And Citron, I thought, did a much better job of playing with a nice pace on the last game. Can she continue to do that against a tough guarder in Alicia Gray?
Comes Billings, who handles the rock backdoor to Citron. Bobbled the ball momentarily. Still getting a feel here on Saturday. Back in Miami, and the steal. Stewart got the hands in, Burton the theft.
You gotta know when Burton's around, that ball is not safe.
Stewart, 6 of her last 11 from deep have gone in. The best she has shot the 3 in Unrivaled these last couple of games. 2 minutes gone by, Hive still in search of its first points. Now 0 for 5 from the floor. Here comes Burton on an island against Mitchell, and the contest by Kelsey Mitchell. Leak out Citron. Dump pass, Billings goes to work. They're staying over here. 6 on the shot clock, down to 5. Nope, they're going to adjust the clock.
Well, excellent defense again by Alicia Gray down on Monique Billings, who just turns directly into the defense as opposed to going the opposite way. Alicia Gray can guard any position, and that's a beautiful thing that Miss has when it comes to defense. They can switch everything because Alicia can really guard a big or a small.
7 on the shot clock now for Hive. 0 for 6 from the floor. Dribble handoff Mitchell, mid-range jumper, smooth, and Hive is on the board.
Love to see it. Kelsey Mitchell, to me, has not had her breakout game just yet, but Kelsey's jump shot, that's one of the prettiest jump shots in the game, and you can see her. The mid-range game, she's talked about that she's trying to get to that more as opposed to settling for threes or just getting to the basket. She gets
so much arc on her jump shot.
Yeah, she jumps really high and consistently, which is good if a person can keep the same height. When they take jump shots, she jumps really high, but really pretty shots.
Billings, scoop pass, Mitchell. Hezzy now circles the arc. Mitchell wants to attack Gray and draws a foul. Missed 2 of 8, entering week 4, the top scoring team in Unrivaled, just under 75 points per game. You said that word right off the opening tip, pace. That's how they establish themselves.
Well, what I like is you saw right now, Miss just subbed in 2 players. They want to play fast. They want to play in the open court, just off their defense and then offensively spread the floor, which means they will continue to put players in and sub every about 2 to 3 minutes.
Alana Smith and Arike Agumbawale coming off an 18-point game. It's been a resurgence kind of year for Agumbawale. Lob pass, Billings, elevation.
Hey, Monique Billings with the block.
And how about a step on the other end? Burton knocks it out of bounds, but last touched by Billings, missed ball.
I love that. Mo Billings here with the defensive block on Alana Smith, who we know is an excellent defender. Nice job being there, putting pressure, but she's just got to finish at the basket. Maybe slow down a little bit, play off 2 feet, but she has to finish those layups here for the Hive.
Great sign. Each starter for Hive has a block without Magbagor today, one of the top shot blockers in the sport. Dribble handoff to Agumbawale, mid-range jumper. High Heidemann on top of it. 4 threes last time out against Lunar Owls, 20 points, and shovels it out of bounds. Over to Roz Goldenwede with us today on the sideline.
Guys, before the season, at the start of it, I had the chance to talk with Mo Billings, who told me she was seeking out Lisa Leslie and getting some advice from you on how to succeed in this 3-on-3 format. She actually told me she goal set with you, Lisa. She wants to get 10 rebounds a game. I'm curious, what are the other things you pointed out to help her be successful in 3-on-3 ball when you're working with her and all these other players?
Yeah, okay, Roz. Well, since you're bringing it to the light, I think it's important for Mo to finish on the inside, playing off 2 feet, right here being strong to the basket and using that offhand as she does it right on cue and make that layup. But the other thing is being more intentional with the rebounds. It's important. There's 3 players out here. You have to crash every single time.
Smith clears for missed. Just 4 of 12 from the floor. Ogunbowale drives to the basket, banks it in over Heidemann. Mentioned it, Enrique, 18 last time out against Vinyl. A win for missed, 76-71. Gray and Stewart both had 20 plus in the win. Enrique has provided that supplemental scoring. Tight-roping the baseline. Heidemann outlet Sanaya Rivers, who missed last game. Back in action. Mid-range jumper is off the right side.
And I would love to see Sanaya Rivers take that ball all the way to the basket, put some more pressure on Enrique. She's a smaller guard, but Enrique's had an excellent season.
Burton, the hustle play. Crashes the glass to collect her own miss and put it in.
This is Veronica. She's out there, whether it's stealing the basketball or just extra possession she's give the miss team.
We go under 2 minutes here in the first. You may have noticed in Philly last night a pattern. It's a rematch of opening night matchups for all 8 clubs. These 2 got together. First game of the year, in fact, on Monday, January 5th, an afternoon slate. And Miss got the win, 72-56 over Hive. Hive started 0-3, got the win over Rose. Their other win was against Owls. Rivers 3, good. Much needed for Hive. They had 8 threes last time out, the most they've made in a game this year. Ogunbowale slashes to the rim. Still missed basketball.
I still like it. I like the fact that Miss had a 2-man game happening on the weak side, which gave Enrique the whole lane to get to the basket.
10 on the shot clock. Stewart joins Alana Smith and Ogunbowale. Smith breaks loose. Nice move to the basket with the Euro.
Okay, Alana, I see you with the Euro. Nice move.
From Melbourne, Australia. Spray it, Rivers. Not this time on that wing. Loose ball. Stewart elevates. Numbers. Ogunbowale, 3-pointer. Cash! Enrique made a living in college at Notre Dame shooting the 3. Same as a pro. 10-point lead and a timeout for Hive.
Well, excellent defense that led to offense with Smith down low. Excellent job getting that ball out and then to Enrique in the open court. But here, Alana Smith, ooh, come on, Alana, with the step through, Euro, finishing at the basket. And then Enrique, assist from Stewie, 3-point upper. You got to get a hand out and find Enrique early and often to slow her down.
First 3 for missed of the ball game from Enrique.
Yeah. Hey, we're fine, okay? Keep on their big lineup, keep spreading the floor, okay? They can't guard any of us, okay? Spread the floor and go by them. All right, it was a good shot, okay? Also, we got to keep being physical. They're big, so, like, I need you guys to check them before they even move, all right? Right now, we're a half swing, but we can snap it, all right? We can snap it. Think about a lot of snaps. We good? Yes, don't switch to Kelsey.
Confidence, we got great looks.
We got to run.
Okay, there's the strategy. Attack the bigs. They can't keep up with us, says Coach Wakama.
Well, I think it's kind of a good strategy, but you're talking about Stewie down in the paint. They can't keep up with us. And Alana Smith, one of the top shot blockers. So I don't know that I agree with that, but hey, let's see what happens. I I think that they have more of an advantage maybe trying to get a pick and roll and get some of their guards open. And Kelsey Mitchell off of the pick and roll would be nice.
Atlanta Smith had 5 blocks, which was an unrivaled single-game record at the time in the first meeting back in early January. Agumbawale is a microwave off the pine. 7 for Agumbawale.
Well, it starts again with Stewie's defense. Really great contest. Agumbawale able to finish in the open court again.
HIVE just 19% shooting, 3 of 16. Rivers hunts her shot, nearly knocked away. Smith comes to double, and there's the bigs coming up with defense. Step through by Stewart, flings it up, loose ball, tapped by Smith, and Stewart banks it in.
Yeah, just like I said, those are 2 tough bigs that you're trying to attack, both with long reaches and excellent shot blockers.
Out of a HIVE timeout, 4 points in a row from missed. Kelsey Mitchell is a blur.
Now that is what you want to do, try and attack Arike Agumbawale with the open court. Kelsey Mitchell, one of the fastest players out here. I think that's a better game plan.
An assertive bounce pass, Arike to Smith. Now the offense has picked up for missed, 23 points. Citron circles, now a spin move to the basket, absorbed the contact. 2 seconds for Agumbawale, flings it up from half court. Missed, leads it by 12 at the end of our first 7 minutes. We're back in Miami at Sephora Arena. Arike Agumbawale heating up, 7 points a game high. It's Unrivaled on True TV, presented by Samsung Galaxy.
She's a shooting guard, he's a point guard. We're gonna test out your speed and your shooting. Kids, dress and dribble. Gotta put on the shoes, gotta put on the shorts, gotta put on the jersey. Grab the basketball from the other end, come right back here and lay it out. Sounds good? All right, JJ's ready. He said he's excited. You, Kirsten, calm, cool, collective. All right, Rich, you know what to do. Give him some energy. Yeah. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go, kids. All right, who's it gonna be? JJ, Kirsten, come on, keep that energy going. Let's go. Let's go. He's quick. Get this way, girl. Yes, you guys are so cute. Okay, here we go. Shorts. Back to shorts. Shorts first. Yes. Go, Kirsten. Come on, JJ. You got this. Hang in there. Come on, kid. You have to miss jersey with Kirsten. JJ's repping the high. Here's the shirt. Kirsten got the rock. She's out. Come on, JJ. Oh, Kirsten got it. Till it's clear. JJ, you still have a chance, kid. Come on. Who's it gonna be? JJ! Wow, come here. So close. Come here, you guys. Oh my goodness. Y'all got me tired out here. Okay, y'all. This was amazing. Both of y'all did amazing. Kirsten, you didn't come in first place. JJ, you did your thing. You were right behind her. So guess what? Both of you are leaving with some unrivaled swag today. Y'all, give it up for these amazing kids. That's right. And the dress and dribble challenge. Let's go, y'all. Oh, fans. I said it's Saturday night. Is this on? Is this on? Can you hear me? Who? What?
TNT Sports coverage of Unrivaled is presented by Miller Lite. With great taste and only 96 calories, it's Miller time. And by AT&T, connecting changes everything. Just off Biscayne Boulevard in Miami. 12-point lead for Mist at the end of 1. Back inside Sephora Arena, a lot of 6-7. No, 6-7. 3 players with 6 points. I won't do that ever again. Stewart, Smith, and Burton. Agumbawale, Roz with 7. A balanced attack for Mist.
You know what? The Mist might not have liked your 6'7" joke because Alana Smith described the Mist as a no funny business kind of team. She said, we show up, we work hard, and when the day's over, we say, see you tomorrow. She said, on court at practice, they're pretty locked in. This is not the TikTok team at Unrivaled, and she loves that. She said, we're all vets, we know what it takes. There's no learning curve here.
And defensively, Lisa, Mist does a nice job holding Hive to its lowest first quarter total of the season, 11 points.
Well, I think to Roz's point, Breanna Stewart might have said it first. This is their revenge season, so you can see why they are all focused. They didn't like how the Mist ended. Breanna Stewart, obviously the only player left from that last year's team. But also, Enrique didn't have her best season, so I can see why they would be more focused and serious. So it makes a lot of sense, Roz.
Leroux, first minutes of the Knights. Couldn't get it to drop. Breanna Stewart watching intently from the sideline. No points for Alicia Gray in the first.
How's that possible?
Right?
She's a part of my spotlight, but it's not over yet, folks. There's a lot of time left.
Third and Unrivaled in scoring, Alicia Gray at 24 points per game. Mitchell backpedals, fires a three over the 6'7" Leroux.
Now that's the recipe for the Hive. Continue to get the ball to Kelsey Mitchell.
7 in the game. Now, pardon me, 10 for Mitchell on 4 of 7 shooting. We set it off the top. If you're just hopping into the action, Noezi Magbagor today for Hive. So Mo Billings, we expect to play a heavy load of minutes in the front court. Ball screen by Leroux, bounce pass Burton into Lee, towers over Billings for 2.
Nothing you can do with Leroux when she gets down in that paint. Just hope that she misses it. Excellent job of just focusing on the basket, putting it in.
These two clubs first met, 2 threes made for Hive opening day. They've made 3 already. How about 4? Not that time for Billings. He's only made a couple on the season. Ball screen by Lee. Change of speeds by Gray. Now she's on the board and 1.
Big Al is on her way, and I like the fact that she saw Mo Billings got switched on her, and she knew at this moment, oh yeah, Mitchell's behind me. There's nothing Mo Billings can do but foul her as she finishes on the inside. Okay, with the slide, she was safe.
Electric slide by
Wait,
Alicia
what?
Gray.
Okay, I like that.
I'm on a roll with you lately.
Yeah, you did good.
The Lisa Leslie sign of approval.
You know, I'll tell you when it's not. Though.
1,000%. Mitchell, three-pointer. Made 2 already. Rebound Gray, an 11-point lead for Mist. In search of more. Gray tangles in the paint. Bounces off the iron.
I still like it. The spin cycle was almost finished.
Mitchell comes hard around the screen. Retraces her steps. Hit a 3 over Lee a moment ago. Could she do it again? Why not?
Come on, the mismatch you want to see. Mitchell sees Leroux. She's like, no, let me get to my space at the 3-point line. Knock it down.
13 of Hive's 20 belong to Kelsey Mitchell. And now Alicia Gray is in on the act. 5 points. Mitchell, jab step. She's in a groove, feeling herself. Jumper in the paint, swirls in. 15 from Mitchell. Lee on the other end, leaks out.
Well, I like it. The fact that the Hive keep finding a mismatch, having Leroux on her continue to attack the basket.
Well, Billings, a freight train inside. Scoring has picked up considerably here in the second. Lee for 3, buries it.
Come on, Lee buckets. Lee for 3, that rhymes. I like it.
Now 7 in the game for Leroux. Billings makes the grab, powers up, and a foul by Burton.
Come on, but you got to get, let's look at Lee one more time. She said, oh, you're going to leave me at the 3? You guys must not know who I am. Check the scout report. Lee, Leroux knocks down 3s, and the fans loved it.
It's just the second 3-pointer made by Leroux this season, but has demonstrated that capability. Her professional seasons, as well as her time with the Chinese national team. top scorer and rebounder for China. Billings gets a breather. Small ball lineup now for Coach Wakama.
Well, here's the difference. Now that you go small, it's not too bad because Stewie is still on the floor, but it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to switch everything or Rivers will be able to stay on her.
Rivers has length. We know that. Her arms usually extend beyond your screen at home. That's a foul on Rivers, which they might be okay with if that means it's on the floor. Ogunbowale had a hot first quarter. Box out by Rivers. Handles the basketball. Rivers in attack mode, switches to the left. It flutters in and the foul.
Excellent. Now that's what I love to see when you talk about Rivers. Instead of maybe settling sometime, get downhill, put the player, the defender on her heels. This time this just happens to be Stewie, but the finish with the left, come on. And this is one of these moves that Sanaya Rivers just needs to see a few balls go through the net and continue to just play with that pace, attack and stay aggressive.
That's a sneak preview of what we might see in the one-on-one tournament starting February 11th here in Miami at Sephora Arena. Entry pass on the high post. Stewart barrels in the paint. Rivers got the hands in to assist Citron. Here's HIVE, down by 6. It was a double-digit deficit. Curling in the paint. Mitchell, 17 points.
Now that was nasty. That was nasty because we already know Alicia Gray, one of the best defenders, but Kelsey Mitchell said not today. She is in her bag, left and right side.
I'm going with 16. I think she got 16. Woo, girl. I love it. It's an Unrivaled themed birthday party. I love it. I'm coming. All right. So, we're not done yet. Tonight, you are competing against Breanna Burton. So let's check out, y'all, the video to see how our girl, Miss Burton, did.
Little streamers, cake, cupcakes, candy, birthday hats, a tiara for the birthday person, birthday girl, placemats, food, presents.
Oh, we love you, Veronica.
You're watching Unrivaled on True TV, presented by Samsung Galaxy. Kelsey Mitchell has all the tricks in the bag working so far today. 17 points. Coach Rita Wakama, head coach of HIVE, is wearing a mic.
Good D, good D, good D, good D, good start. Here we go. Who's back, who's back, who's back, who's back? Good hustle. Good D, we need it. Easy. Kelsey, get it. Kelsey, get the ball. Hey, you two can yellow. You two can yellow. Keep team coverage. I need some pressure. I need some pressure. I need some pressure.
8 total blocks in the ball game so far. 5 belong to HIVE. even without Ezzy Magbagor, one of their top shot blockers, and Coach Wakama, we can hear her there say, Kelsey, go get the ball. She wants the offense to start, and sometimes, oftentimes, finish with Mitchell.
Absolutely, and Mitchell doing an excellent job of executing their offense, whether it's been one-on-one with the floor spread or just her creating in transition, and you want more of that.
Breanna Stewart steps to the Xfinity free throw line. One worth two. If you missed it yesterday in Philly, Breanna Stewart hopes to be involved with the second round of $50,000 being handed out to the Xfinity free throw challenge winner. We're doing it again. Mitchell for three, up to 20 points. Started up yesterday in Philly. It runs through the final day of the regular season. You need to play in 6 games and attempt a minimum of 10 free throws. Whoever has the highest percentage by the last day of the regular season, the final Friday of February, takes home $50K, courtesy of Xfinity.
I'm sure first of all, shout out to Xfinity, but I mean, every player should be motivated to get to that free throw line and try and knock it down. That's just money on the table.
Mitchell tried to loft one up, unable to hit. The ball contest by missed Arike Agumbawale with the pull. And it's rescued by Citron.
Excellent box out there by Rivers to control that board with Alana Smith right on her back.
Rivers with the handle, muscles by, draws a foul by Smith, who had no choice but to wrap her up. Rivers got the step on her.
I like it. Sanaya Rivers doing exactly what she should be doing. Attacking the basket, trying to get the bigs, maybe to foul her, and if not, to get past them and finish at the rim.
Sanaya Rivers will turn 23 in early March out of NC State. Transferred in from South Carolina, was part of their championship team a handful of years ago. Elevated role with the Wolfpack and has brought her defensive prowess to the pros. Stewart chisels to the basket.
I love it. Stewie with just the veteran move and the excellent change of speed to finish at the rim.
Rivers for three, follows her shot. Box out by Stewart, who has 10 points, now 6 rebounds. Alana Smith high off glass. Window shopping here on Saturday. 5-point lead for Mist. Citron. Shot was deflected potentially. Mist once led by 14 in this ball game. Arike in the post. Okay now, Arike. Grabs her own miss, puts it back up and in.
Arike trying to get it done in the post. I got a few moves to add to you, Arike, but that's okay. I see you with the spin move.
We love to see the effort and the expansion of her game. Not afraid to go inside. Now it's Rivers to the basket.
Sanaya Rivers really doing an excellent job playing with the right pace and finding ways to score over Smith.
HIVE was held to 11 points in the first, 27 here in the second.
And the bigs really just having their way. Both bigs on the floor doing an excellent job. And then you got Arike who's finding them, getting passes over the top. They're able to finish easily at the rim.
Citron three-pointer. Now 0 for 3. Coming up at the half, stay tuned for the Unrivaled halftime show presented by Ford. Count the bucket. Breanna Stewart has a chance for 3 at the line.
Look at the pass, though. That's what, I mean, this is outstanding. Arike, again, finding her bigs. They're just running the floor. They're outworking the HIVE. And then there, Rivers has no choice but to foul her. Stewie with a nice reverse layup.
Mist is shooting 54% from the floor. Top scoring offense in Unrivaled entering week 4. Stewart back to full health is a huge reason for that. Lead is up to 10 again. Heidemann and Billings join Rivers. Smith, Stewart, and Arike Agumbawale for Mist. Rivers hangs in the air, rolls off the iron. Old board Billings, outlet Heidemann, who's yet to score. Shot clock is off. Billings maneuvers, flips it up, no. Arike had a bid in the first, how about the second?
Oh.
48-38, 10-point lead for Mist.
Beautiful. And you know, when I see, just watching this game, I thought the Miss Bigs did an excellent job playing off one another, running the floor, and just putting a lot of pressure on the Hive defense with their smaller lineup.
We will relive Philly is Unrivaled, presented by Xfinity. What a night at Xfinity Mobile Arena, 21,000 plus. Meanwhile in Miami, the Mitchell Show, 20 in the first half. It's Unrivaled on True TV, presented by Samsung Galaxy. Fourth halftime coming up.
Unrivaled Halftime is presented by Ford. Ready, set, Ford.
We made it back to Miami. Mist leads Hive at recess by 10. Second place Mist keeping their eyes on Phantom. This was at Xfinity Mobile Arena last night. Sold out crowd, and Aaliyah Boston went to work early and often.
Aaliyah Boston was baking in Philly from everywhere on the floor. I love her footwork in the paint, but I just think her stretching the floor was great. But speaking of greats,
Breanna Mabry, an unrivaled record, 47 points. She also made 10 threes, the most ever in an unrivaled game.
Breanna Mabry was causing mayhem from everywhere on the floor. The step back threes, they were raining, chest bumping with Andre Drummond on the side. Everything was working for Breanna, and she said the basket just looked like a huge swimming pool to her. Like, she could not miss. All the heat checks went in. Brennan, it was an outstanding night.
We hear crisis averted. It was crash out averted because of the success of Breanna Mabry. Just one of the all-time great performances we've seen in a year and a half. Wanda Sykes was beside herself. And this is Breanna to the cup to score the game winner. The native of Belmar, New Jersey, who grew up just an hour away from Philadelphia, shined. Your recap of the day. Paige Beckers and Breeze nearly put a fright in Phantom, but their comeback came just short. So Phantom improved to 5-3, and for Lunar Owls, their second win of the season. Mabry and Temifak Benlay, shout out to her. huge effort with Aaliyah Edwards out. This is what history was made last night in Philadelphia. All-time attendance record for a pro women's basketball regular season game, all time. And it was the most attended event in Xfinity Mobile Arena history. We will get you set for the second half here in Miami at Sephora Arena. Breanna Stewart, co-founder, missed up 10 at half.
Please welcome back to the court, the Miss Basketball Club.
Heyo, we're back in Miami. One half in the books of our Saturday matinee doubleheader. Missed up 10 on HIVE. Missed looks to stay in second, maybe get to first with Laces playing later today. Brendan Glasheen, Lisa Leslie, the Basketball Hall of Famer. We'll catch up with Ross in just a few. Two outstanding individual performances. You were impressed by Breanna Stewart in the first half.
I was really impressed. I thought Breanna Stewart, she has 15 points, but it's the 6 for 9.
Yeah.
The efficiency, running the floor well, and finishing it inside. And then when you look over at the HIVE, Kelsey Mitchell, I mean, just an outstanding performance. 20 points already. Can she continue to do that to really close this gap in this third quarter?
Both players, to your point, were efficient. Mitchell, 8 of 13, a season high. 4 threes already from Mitchell. We've talked about this with Miss, the balance in their offensive attack.
Well, they have so many weapons. Yes, Breanna Stewart was leading the way, but then Aguma Wally comes in off the bench and she goes off every time. Veronica Burton there out hustling the HIVE. She does a great job of contributing, starting with her defense. And then Alana Smith, the Euro step, her ability to finish. And we know Alicia Gray has been a bucket all season. So just outstanding performance by the whole team.
Let's take a look at our game summary presented by Miller Lite. Now for HIVE, without Ezzy Magbagor, -7 in the rebound column. This size can be troublesome.
Absolutely. And we talked about Mo Billings wanting to have 10 rebounds. She has 8 rebounds right now, but she's going to need a little bit more help by committee.
All right, Rivers with nice secondary scoring with 10. Ross had a chance to catch up with the coaches. What did we learn, Ross?
Yeah, I spoke with Miss Coach Zach O'Brien, and he felt that Kelsey Mitchell for the HIVE was their catalyst. And he said she's really tough because defensively she makes you make a choice. Are you going to defend her threes or her drive to the rim? And she was getting both. So he said the key that he told his team is to find her earlier, be more physical, and try to dictate where she's going on the court, guys.
Easier said than done, but that is the plan of attack for Coach O'Brien. Offense struggled for both clubs in the first. Billings rim run the other way. Good start for HIVE, a stop and a score. Now Gray wants to attack. A 72-foot court and Unrivaled. In a flash, she's on the other end.
I like it. Both teams really getting out, running, trying to establish this pace here in the third quarter.
10-point lead again for Mist. Largest lead was 14. Around the ball screen, Mitchell gets Gray in the air twice, lofts it up with the left hand. She was gasping. Breanna Stewart even got a chuckle out of that. Gray, spin move, can't bank it home. Kelsey Mitchell, unrivaled high is 24. Stop and start against Stewart. There's just no chance to keep up.
Kelsey Mitchell, the missile, using her speed and the hezzy to get to the bucket.
Put the Misties on ice skates. Citron up in the air. Gray thought she had a shot, won't get it to go. 5 to fire for Burton against Mitchell. Turnaround, Jay rattles it in.
Nice recognition for Burton, recognizing she had a teammate on the floor and she had to take it in her own hands.
Veronica Burton now has 6 points. Mitchell, deep three-pointer, now a season high for Mitchell. 25 points, 5 three-pointers.
The missile letting it go. That's what it's going to take, I believe, for the Hive to keep closing the gap. As Alicia Gray knocks down a 3 and gets fouled.
A head-scratching foul, literally, by Mitchell.
Yeah, but Kelsey Mitchell's trying to do it all. I love the hezzy step back. Come on, stop it. Start Rio. Gets Breanna skate. What do you say, on skates? Yes, she did. And then from 3, too late. The missile shot, and she has such a great quick release as well.
Chance at a 4-point play for Alicia Gray, the native of Sandersville, Georgia. 56-45. Marina Mabry hit 10 threes in Philly last night. Mitchell is halfway there with 5. Billings from 10 feet out, too strong. Stewart now has Billings on an island, attacks her, could not scoop it home. Push pass, the leak out, Citron for 2.
Love it. Okay, Mo Billings starting with your defense and an excellent pass to Citron for the finish.
The intentionality of Hive, the minute they get aboard, run and gun. Gray, pull it, got it.
Come on, Alicia. Big Al shows up in these moments. Every time the Hive score and close the gap, Alicia Gray shows up big.
Well, Citron is on a roll now. 2 buckets in the paint. And for Mist, every player has at least 6 points. Spin move by Gray, who did not score in the first, has 13, a chance to get to 15, with 1 free throw worth 2 coming up. Alicia Gray back at the line. Unrivaled's 3rd leading scorer. Last season, she finished tied for 6th in scoring with Breanna Stewart. Of course, Gray played for Lunar Owls a year ago. Has elevated into a #1 scoring role, with Stewart filing in from behind. An 11-point lead for Mist. We come up on 4 minutes to go in the 3rd. Leroux checks in for Stewart. Citron, mid-range jumper, got it.
Nice bucket by Citron. Just simple. The Hive just keep constantly chipping away, trying to close this gap.
It's an astute way of putting it. Citron taking what the defense offers, keeps it simple. Kelsey Mitchell slithers inside. No look kick, Citron 3. Nice idea by Mitchell to set up her teammate. Billings, ball pressure on Lee. Remember, Hive trailed by 10 to Lunar Owls and won the game the other night, their 2nd win. Burton off the mark from deep. Chased down by Billings. Here she comes, push pass, Citron, 2 more.
Excellent job by Mo Billings, again, starting with her defense. Having the opportunity to lead the break and pass it to the guard. Come on, Hive, get back in it. Mitchell, she's single-handedly keeping the Hive in this game, scoring in a plethora of ways. When she sees the mismatch, backing it out, knocking down a three every time she's had a big on her, or getting downhill versus the guards. I love that, the change of pace, just giving the bigs a fit, scoring on absolutely everybody.
Kelsey Mitchell is our reliable player of the game, presented by Xfinity. Halfway to Marina Mabry's total last night in Game 2 of Philly is Unrivaled, presented by Xfinity. 25 points, and we figured Mitchell was in for a breakout game. It's much needed. Hive short-handed with Ezi Magbagor out. The 25 is an unrivaled career high. Mitchell's previous high was 24 against Rose on January 16th. And we figured when Kelsey Mitchell announced she would join Unrivaled, one of the many newcomers we suspected would feast in this format.
Absolutely, and I think both of us have talked about her not really having that breakout game yet. I think this is it.
Hive is very much alive, down 7. Come from behind win last time out against Owls, trailed by 10 in the third, and rallied back. Stewart, one dribble, sets the feet. Knew it was off from the beginning, crashed the glass. So Hive a stop out of the timeout. Mitchell has the 25 points. Ball screen, Billings, bounce pass, and a foul in the process. It's on Agumbawale. Veronica Burton, a piece of the pie for missed a balanced attack. Burton is with Roz.
Veronica, whenever you're out there, your hands are everywhere, getting deflections, steals. What's the mindset that helps you be such a pest on defense?
Thank you. I mean, just trying to be disruptive. I take that side of the ball very seriously, so just trying to, be disruptive, be in passing lanes, and make it difficult for whoever I'm guarding.
Yeah, one player you guys have to keep your eyes on is Kelsey Mitchell. What's the biggest challenge she puts on your team to try and slow her down?
Yeah, I mean, Kelsey Mitchell is a phenomenal player, incredible scorer. When she gets going, when she sees the ball go in, she's difficult to stop. So she's a 3-level scorer, so just, slowing her down is our goal right now.
All right, thanks so much.
Guys, thank you, guys.
Thanks, Roz. Burton has 2 steals tonight, leads missed with 5 assists. They have 14 as a club. During the interview, Agumbawale hit a jumper and then unselfish to hit Stewart with a tough angled pass, but Stewart drew a foul, will shoot one worth 2. Zach O'Brien intentional on building a team that could fit together as far as how they would play with pace. It starts with Gray and Stewart, but Arike has been terrific with her buy-in to the system.
Yes, I love this style of play for Arike's game especially, but also for Stewie. I think they're doing an excellent job reading defenses, playing off one another, and really they don't care who gets the glory, if you will. I think making the right passes and playing the right way has been great for Miss. And Zach O'Brien, the head of and the reason why they have this style of play. Works so well for them.
Well, you said it, a read and react style. Breanna Stewart, not used to this kind of style of play, and she's loving it. Here in Miami, 2 more for Stewart, give her 19, has 8 rebounds in search of her 4th consecutive double-double. Billings sets the feet, fires a 3, it rattles in.
Okay, Mo, I see you with the 3. That was the perfect read.
Cuts it to 10, and Billings baited into a foul by Lee. The look of, what else am I supposed to do against a 6'7" Lee Yarou? Citron will check in for Billings to give her a breather. Once again, Coach Wakama turns to this smaller unit. Missed now 7 of 7 collectively at the free throw line.
And it's so interesting because Missed, again, as they sub in, Alana Smith comes back in. They have some of the most versatile bigs here, and they can play with a big lineup even when the Hive are going small. I just think they're taking advantage of their size every single time down the floor.
An effective plug-and-play mentality to keep everybody fresh. Case in point, Smith, the denial, stood tall, Arike the other way. Smith tips it, it's loose, they tangle in the paint. Agumbawale circles back, Stewart's open for 3. Oh, and a save by Mitchell.
The Hive doing everything they can. Oh my gosh. The Hive doing everything they can to stop the miss.
We
But
almost
you
had
gotta
another
love it.
Swiffer moment.
Here we go, between the legs. Come on, Kelsey Mitchell. We see you doing absolutely everything you can to try and save your Hive team.
Said Hut, said Hut. Like a center in football. Couldn't get points out of it. Mitchell to the bench. Heidemann checks in, who has not scored tonight. You mentioned Heidemann off the top. 20 points last time out. Only 1 shot attempt.
I don't know what's going on with my spotlight players. Usually they show up for me.
Can't get them all, Lisa.
Can't get them all.
I know you like to win.
I love it.
Back to 10. Ogunbowale attack, spin cycle, scoop shot, foul by Heidemann.
And Enrique's eyes just lit up. When she saw Heidemann on her, she's like, oh no, you too little for me. Let me get in here again and take her all the way to the paint.
There's Enrique Ogunbowale's line tonight. Facing a fellow Fighting Irish in Citron. Out of Notre Dame, sprinkled throughout Unrivaled. Here's Rivers, who's faced Notre Dame plenty. NC State to Notre Dame here. Citron, it hits the top of the backboard. Missed lead is 12. They've led by as many as 14. Smith with patience, blocked by Rivers.
Excellent defensive stop by Rivers. Can they execute here on offense?
Foul on Gray. Zach O'Brien, he's not even going to look at the monitor. He twirls the finger. He wants to challenge this.
Well, they're going to challenge it, but let's go back to Sanaya Rivers. I want to see that block one more time. And again, Alana Smith doing a nice job splitting the defense there. I'm not mad at her taking that shot, but here it's the left-hand blocking for me. But Sanaya Rivers said, denied. And now Sanaya Rivers went to the basket. Alicia Gray believes she has all ball there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my little bid in. I think she did too.
Every member of HIVE has blocked a shot tonight. Of course, Gray in this particular circumstance for missed believes that's a block shot. She sort of avoided crashing out.
Oh,
She's
wow.
just happy her coach agreed with her.
Yeah.
They were in unison.
But you can see how the official in real time, I mean, we're seeing it slow. It's hard to tell because her arm comes down. But I think once you see it in slow motion, that she didn't foul her. But we'll see. I'm no expert here.
There was some
Or am I?
Spoken like a Hall of Famer.
You do that, you start to peel out. Not even a big peel, just right to it. Reek, the second you pass, you're flying off leash, staying high. Reach a little stutter. Okay, and then you and Lan have the hand back here. You might have a 3. If not, use it and get to your roll and downhill, and you got Reek behind the ball. Okay? Hey, let's win it. All right, let's get a bucket, and let's close this quarter. Come on.
As broadcasters at our announce table, we love our trash can. It comes in handy. Zach O'Brien might need an eraser. He had to use his hand to erase his play.
Oh, I'm like, what does the trash can have to do with that, Brendan?
Just essentials,
Oh.
you know, just essentials to
After
get your job
review, it's been determined that Gray gets to the ball and jumps vertically. As a result, this has been changed to a no call. The missed have imminent possession at the time of the whistle, and as a result, this is a successful challenge. They'll get the ball in the backcourt with 18 seconds on the shot clock.
Lisa needs now another hand. Start going to your toes to count your wins.
I don't know, Brendan. I mean, who's counting, but where are we now?
9?
9-1. Yeah, let's go.
Does the one loss keep you up at night?
Nope. Not good. 9-1. Let's go.
90%.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Successful challenge, no foul on Gray, and it's missed ball. Shot and game clock identical. Already a 12-point lead. Ogunbowale turns the corner. Stopped by Hive. Here it comes the other way. Heidemann the catch. Did she fire the 3 in time? She did not. Our winning score is 81. Missed in second place. Looks for win number 6 to keep pace with Laces. Fourth quarter is next at Sephora Arena.
Unrivaled family, who is ready for some fourth quarter action? The ladies are always balling. The game is getting close. And here at Unrivaled, we have a winning score format. So we add 11 points to the team in the lead score, which is 81 tonight. So 81 is the winning score. There is no shot clock. Oh, that's sorry. There is a shot clock, no game clock. So fans, be ready for some fourth quarter action. And some of you were selected, that's right, with an Xfinity Gradient ticket. It has a player's name on it. So if the player hits the game-winning shot in this fourth quarter, you not only get an autograph, but you get a picture at center court with them. So good luck to all of you beautiful people out there. All right, how we feeling? Saturday night, Miami 305. Yeah. Oh, come on. I love the Miners. I love the Miners. Yeah. All right, so here at Unrivaled, we have a tradition. I know some of y'all know the little TikTok dances. We're going to keep it simple for you. We're going to go left to right. That's it. Left to right. You see the hype spot behind me? Yep. Left to right. You guys got that? You'll understand why in a second. Turn the lights down. Set the mood. Turn those flashlights on, y'all. Yep. I got my flashlight on. DJ Rochelle, we turn it up on a Saturday night. We swag surfing tonight. We riding into the fourth quarter. Y'all ready? Let's go! Come on, squad. Hey! I know what's up. Y'all good? Yeah.
Let's go!
TNT Sports coverage of Unrivaled is presented by Ford. Ready, set, Ford. South Beach. We're about to start the fourth quarter of our Saturday doubleheader. Missed at 5-2, leads by 12 over HIVE. Over to the PWC practice studio. BG, Brittany Greiner warming up for Vinyl. Sitting at 2-5. While Laces put their best record in the league on the line. They've won 5 in a row. Laces at 6-1. They wouldn't mind a HIVE comeback, I suppose, to keep their gap with the first place lead in their favor, but maybe it ups the intensity if Mist gets the job done. As we start the fourth quarter, the winning score is presented by Maker's Mark. Game one's mark on this Saturday, 81 points. Citron falls away, swish, as she hit the deck.
That's the second paint jumper by Citron. I really like her post-up game.
It's now 14 in the game for Citron. She has scored at least 14 in 7 consecutive games. On the other end, Gray is fouled and will shoot one worth 2. The fourth quarter is commercial-free. Brought to you by AT&T. So don't touch that dial. Gray back to the strike, 15 points, did not score in the first. And she's now 4 of 4 at the line. Alana Smith, Veronica Burton, and the aforementioned Gray. Heidemann, Citron, and Rivers, the trio for HIVE. Lob pass, Smith escapes and scores.
Alicia Gray right on time with that defense, turning her defense into offense, and Smith able to finish.
Alana Smith provides defense on the other end.
2 back-to-back defensive stops by the Miss. This is why they're one of the toughest teams.
And a steal by Hive. Numbers. Heidemann still has yet to score today until now. A 3 for T.
I like it. Come on, T. You need a few more of those, but her getting into her I think in her rhythm. She's such a rhythm shooter.
Now it's vicious V against T. Lob pass in the paint, and Smith finishes and the foul. And Smith has come to play today.
Alana Smith could have just put the too small symbol on, because here she has Citron and does a nice job using her body, getting her on her back, able to finish over the top.
And completes the three-point play, a new season high in scoring for Smith. 13 points, and she has her first career unrivaled double-double. Speaks to the balance of this squad. They call a late foul. Smith's like, yeah, I got her on the elbow.
Oh, that's the first player to put their hand up and say they fouled.
A rare sighting in Miami. Or Philadelphia, for that matter.
Right, but here you go with Miss, and I really love their strategy. Coach Zach subs pretty quickly into, you know, this fourth quarter, wanting to keep his players fresh and wanting them to play as hard as they can for just 2 or 3 minutes, and then they rotate.
It really is like a hockey line change, the way they operate from the sideline. Burton slithers inside, and a reach-in foul by Heidemann.
And Hive just really not doing a good job of playing defense without fouling. Every single time they come down, you're allowing Miss to have a free throw, which obviously gives 2 points. They're going to get to 81 a lot faster the more they foul.
Hive commits about 14 fouls a game, third most in Unrivaled. It's now 12. This game has not featured a lot of fouls, just 8 fouls on missed. It's been a free-flowing ball game. Burton cannot capitalize. And it's Hive ball, last touched by Mist. 19 for Stewart, 17 for Gray, 13 for Agumbawale, and 13 for Smith, 9 for Leroux, 6 for Burton. Everybody has chipped in for the Misties. They look to go to 6-2. Spin move by Billings, who has a double-double in this one. High ball screen to Agumbawale. Now she's got Heidemann, fires a 3. Tracked down by Citron. Winning score is 81. Heidemann way off on the 3. Loose ball, back to Citron in search of her first triple. Got it to go.
Nice, and Mo Billings, smart play. Instead of taking that 2, passing it out for the 3.
Missed 4 points away from the winning score. Hive comes up with the stop. Billings drains it. That's a 3. Consecutive trips with triples.
Crowd loving it. I just think people really enjoy seeing a close game. You want the Hive to fight to get back in this.
Billings has 14 points, 14 rebounds, another stop. Shovel pass by Heidemann, crafty with the handle. Back to her feet. Notre Dame head-to-head here. Citron and Enrique. Chest pass, Heidemann. Box out by Burton. Agumbawale hops on it. And missed, settle it down. Enrique, step through, floated up and in, plus the foul. Vintage Enrique Agumbawale.
I see you, Enrique. That is the Enrique Agumbawale we know. Her ability to get downhill, she's so tough and finishing strong. She said, help me up, girls, help me up.
Coach O'Brien has complimented the superstar Agumbawale, how her work is very self-guided. She's bought in from the beginning. Said back in camp in mid-December, she's been our best defender. She will take the assignment. There she is, right on cue. Lays it in. Misty's victorious.
On Enrique, she must have heard you over here, Brendan. Right on cue.
18 for Enrique, and Mist with the win, maintains its hold on second place. Laces, you got next. They are 6-1.
Overall, just a great team effort. It was nice to see them. When you look at this steal right here, the Mist have been doing it all night with their defense leading to offense, and what a great finishing game for Arike Ogunbowale.
18 points, 6 boards, 4 assists. That was her first steal of the ball game to seal the deal. They wreak havoc on defense. They create missed matches. Roz is with Arike Ogunbowale, who sealed the deal with the game winner, her second of the year.
Arike, your team got contributions up and down the roster. How's that trust? How's that confidence rising for your squad?
Yeah, I mean, everybody eats. Honestly, anytime we sub 3, you know, it's going to be contributions. It's going to be positive minutes, so we just keep playing together.
We know you eat. We know you get buckets. We know you cook, all the things. And you've got a role here where you're coming off the bench and doing it. How do you come in and try to impact the game immediately?
Yeah, just do what I do. We have a lot of great players, and we all like playing with each other, honestly. It doesn't matter who's starting, who's finishing, as long as we get it done and get a W.
What do you like about your team so much?
We just gel. It's strictly basketball. There's no egos. We just like playing together. We like winning. We want to get that 100K, so we just, you know, trying to play hard and get some Ws.
I know that's right. Well, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Guys?
Not the first time Arike's brought up the bag. Second game winner of the year, 18 for Arike. Had 18 last game as well. Has fit her role and played it seamlessly. Mist improves to 6-2, while Hive drops to 2-6. Up next here at Sephora Arena. Laces, final. We have you covered between ball games here at Sephora Arena. Thanks for tuning in.